I'm going to talk here about some of the recent developments in AI's place in copyright laws. I'll be referencing Justin Carter's article for Gizmodo titled "Judge Rules Holy AI Created Art Can't Get Copyright Protections." Carter provides some background into the fervent debate raging over the infusion of artificial intelligence into creative domains. That directly aligns with the work of my company, Certified Human Effort, as we seek to provide artists with an icon that authenticates their work as being above AI influence. Carter describes the controversy surrounding the collision between AIs, the companies that own them, human creators, and the law. We've seen the rumblings of this if you've happened to see my videos grappling with the question of websites hosting AI-generated artwork. Different sites, different guidelines, but some allow AI art to coexist freely with human creations. In Hollywood, another part of this story is unfolding, where writers and actors are rebelling against the prospect of studios exploiting AI to circumvent fair compensation. AI versions of humans are cheaper than humans, and that's a bit of a problem if those people expect to eat. Luckily, intellectual property law, something many of us have a love-hate relationship with, is clearing the muddy waters a bit. Recently, copyrights have been upheld within their legal framework as unequivocally reserved for human-generated works. District Judge Burl Howell asserted recently that human authorship is a foundational prerequisite for laying claim to copyright protection. You may have seen in my other videos where I provided examples of AI-generated images with the taunt that they're free to use because writing a prompt is not sufficient work to award a copyright. Howell's decision goes even further than that. Judge Howell's recent ruling aligns with the underlying principle that U.S. copyright laws defend human ingenuity. She posits that AI-generated creations, devoid of the inherent intellectual and artistic labor woven into them by the humanity of their creators, lack the need for exclusive rights granted by U.S. copyright law. Basically, the ability to copyright works allows creators to create because they know their works will be for their exclusive use for a period of time. You write a song, you're the one who gets to sing it, at least for a while. My analogy, not hers, but AI will create regardless of whether it gets to sing its song. So Howell does not see copyright as being necessary to encourage its creative pursuits. Copyright protections fundamentally hinges upon the presence of human creativity that must be motivated. Thereby, those privileges are exclusively reserved for human creators. I want to point out insanity that Judge Howell has prevented here. Let's just think about script writing. Studios could have just trained their LLMs to create thousands and thousands of scripts a day. They could take all of the air out of the writer's room, use up all the storylines to the point that everything that can be written has been. All of it copyrighted and protected under the studio brand. That's what Judge Howell has prevented, or at least delayed. So, for now, Hollywood studios need to continue to walk a thin line to preserve the classification of works as genuinely human-authored. Works created by AI can't be copyrighted, so they still need someone to be the creator, on paper if nothing else. So long as a human says, "I made this," that work can be copyrighted. That room for ambiguity is where my company comes in. We're small, but what we do is establish a relationship of trust with creators where they attest that their creative works are authentically human. Our label on a product means that that work was not influenced by AI. We're seeing a product of the human brain, nothing else. But a bigger question remains: what will AI's role be in creative domains? The current LLMs are, on some level, imitating the works of authors they're trained on. For many of the popular ones, that includes anything that can be accessed online without a password. Creators are also challenging that form of training language models in court. And let me just say, if you've contributed any written text to the internet, you've commented or posted anywhere, your work is part of these models. It isn't just journalists and full-time writers who these models have been trained on. It's all of us. We are a long ways away from seeing that issue resolved. As this situation keeps unfolding, the complex relationship between AI, creativity, and copyright will shape how entertainment and art develop in the future. At Certified Human Effort, we take the position that art moves the human soul and that we, therefore, have a sacred duty to ensure it is human souls informing art. Like and subscribe or join us at certifiedhumaneffort.com to find out more.